Hey everyone, Stazima here, back again with Halo Reach, a live commentary this time, not on Slayer, but rather on Invasion, because Invasion is one of my favorite game types, and because Invasion games are so long, I don't usually get to do commentaries on them, but I figured I'd give you guys a one full round. I'm not going to do both rounds, I'll just do one round, see if I can't win this for you guys. Now, playing, I do prefer playing as a Spartan, but, playing as the Elite is also okay. Right now, basically, what I try to do is I try to communicate with my teammates. What I want to do, ideally, would be to send my entire team to one hill, which it looks like we're doing right now. Because if you just rush your entire team to one hill, you can just totally just steamroll them, take them by surprise. Steamroll the guys there, take them by surprise, and anyone who comes up there, you'll be in strength and numbers to be able to just get in there and get the time out of the hill. And a lot of my team was there. I believe it was 4 of us, not the full team that I would have hoped. But that's okay. And we did get it down to 7, which is a big accomplishment. Although we didn't get it, and now that once we have gotten that, what I like to do, if you get one down to 7, then I like to draw the other team away to the other one by getting in the other one, because that way the people on the 7 hill, they'll be a little nervous to go over and try to defend the other one. So a lot less people will go, making it easier to capture. And then once they inevitably, or they'll probably stop you over at the other one, then they'll all be over there and they'll be nervous, and then they'll have 2 low ones. So it looks like right now we're going to take this one pretty much almost uncontested, other than that guy who just spawned. So these 2 guys just spawned, but not a problem, pretty easy. Now that we've gotten onto the second stage, usually I try to rush it. I mean, sometimes I'll wait for the power weapons to spawn if the guys are really good and we really had a tough time trying to get the first hit. I'll wait for the power weapons because I know that they'll be really good and that they'll be waiting for us. But these guys aren't really too good, so I did try to rush it there, but unfortunately I did get taken out by that guy. So I am going to try to push up here with my teammates. Now for this one, I honestly think that you should go for the one that's facing away from their spawn, because as you can see on my screen right now, there's a left one and a right one, and I'll refer to it as that for the rest of the commentary. I want to go to the left one rather than the right one because they spawn at the right one. It's a lot easier for them to throw grenades in than if I went to the left one. Now, as far as entry points, I really don't think it matters too much. I don't really think that there's a lot on the top. There's none on the top right now, but there is 2 down there on the left one, so I want to try to get down there, see if I can't get a couple seconds at least, because that's always the goal, is to get at least a couple seconds out of the hill, because if you just keep taking away, eventually something's going to give, Now, I don't really like to be complacent in that fact, whereas you have when you're in the hill and you know that someone's coming towards you, you can see them on their radar slowly making their way towards you. I don't like to be complacent and just wait for them to come in, because I know they're probably going to throw a sticky grenade in there, and those are really powerful, probably just going to kill me right away. So what I like to do is I try to jump out on them and get them. And unfortunately, it did not work that time because one of his teammates came up behind me, so I was kind of sandwiched in between 2 guys. Didn't really work out very well, but this time I got rockets. Looks like we have a Warthog putting pressure on, which is also a very good thing. So here I go. I'm going to try to go to the left one again. And now that I have rockets, if anyone tries to come up the sides, just pop at them, explode them like this. And then, oh, I got stuck. That is very unfortunate. Now, hopefully, I can't tell. I can't see my dead corpse. But let's see. Does that guy have rockets? I don't know if he has rockets, but I don't know if the person who was right next to me when I died, I don't know if he knew that I had rockets or if he saw them. So right now, basically what I'm praying that he didn't see the rockets so that I'll be able to get them right back. So if they have the rockets, that's a very bad thing, because they'll be able to defend the hill much better than I would. So basically I want to try to get back there, but it's going to look like they're gone, so that's a bad thing. So I know that they have them. It had 3 shots left in it. That's also a very bad thing. And also, for those of you who don't know, they can throw grenades through this right here. There is a shield door, but they can throw grenades from up top, which is a dangerous thing. Not a lot of people know that, unfortunately, because it can really help in a lot of games. So now that I got this, I want to go straight up there, see if I can't pull the core, because if I pull the core right away, now there's a guy coming up here. Okay, so I want to try to pull the core and see if I can't get it a quick score on these guys, because they're most vulnerable as soon as it is over. You don't want to let up on the defense. Now, I prefer to kind of jump off. I prefer to go over a little bit before jumping off, so that way when it hits the ground, it bounces. Because you know it's going to take a bounce. If you jump it right off, it's going to bounce further away, but if you go to the left more, it'll bounce right there, straight in front of the core's drop site. So Really, the best option is to go a little left and then drop it. Unfortunately, none of our teammates were able to steal the Banshee. That is a big problem because the Banshee is obviously an extremely powerful weapon for the enemy team. Now, this guy has a very dangerous weapon, the plasma rifle. I did get a save here, but unfortunately I didn't save him enough. So I want to try to see if I can't inch that core a little bit further here before I die. And I basically know that I'm going to die. I've kind of accepted my fate and the fact that I am going to pass away and move on. But I want to try to get as close to that core as possible, make it as easy for my team, and I don't want the reset timer on it to get any closer. Now this Banshee over here, overhead, is getting me kind of nervous. I don't want it to just kind of spawn kill me. It looks like we just blew it up. Yep, we did blow it up with our Falcon over there. That's a great thing. And now that I got rockets, okay, it's about to reset because it is flashing. And when it flashes, you don't want it to flash. That's a bad thing. I want to go over there and at least touch it so that the reset timer resets. That's the most important thing right now for me, is to get over there. Now I do have rockets, which will really help me if I get kind of in a close range scenario. Now I do have it, and there is a guy coming up behind me, so I want to take out my rockets and wait for him, see if I can't. Nope, don't need to. My teammates got him. Okay, we'll pull this really quick, get in here for a score, get the win. Oh my gosh, so close. Oh, I was in there. I should not have jumped. In hindsight, my 2020 hindsight, as usual, I should not have jumped there. Now all someone has to do is go over there and touch it, and we will score. If I hadn't jumped there, then we would have gotten it right away. But since I jumped it, I was over it. But, you know, one of my teammates jumped out the Falcons there, and I do got good teammates, so got to be thankful for that. So, guys, thank you so much for watching this quick round of Invasion. It is a quick round, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.